Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind, where we're still dealing with this quest here. Now, yeah. I think our next course of action with this, in our quest to find evidence and what have you, with which to punish the Civic Tong, and mostly actually just kind of, you know, try and find if they have any links to House Hlalo on behalf of the Indoril. We're basically just going to search bloody everybody's house.
Outlander, what?
We're going to talk to everyone we can, and we're going to search basically everyone's house. And also, I've been told there's apparently a downstairs bit of the Howling Hound that I forgot to check out. So, we're not done here. We're not done here at all. We just need to be a bit more thorough than I was being in our investigation. So, yeah. Let's start having a poke around. Hello, Phallosopheral. You don't seem to like him very much. He's shaking his head. There you go. If I were to admire you a bit, and I were to ask you about Civic Tong rumors and the Civic Tong. And Vol. Okay.
So good to see you.
An avid gardener, apparently. Weeping Veil, that's a new one. I ain't seen that one before. Black Rose, Willow Flower. Dude is floating. Okay. Nothing much in here.
What is this about?
Golan Volor's house. Assuming there's someone in here on account of it not being locked. Oh, in many Volor. Hello. Hello, madam. My name is Fathers, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, madam. You have a lovely home, don't you know? I'm quite fond of it. I do love these tapestries you've got hanging up. They're really quite lovely. Do you know anything about the Civic Tong, by any chance? Any rumors about them? No? Okay. Good. Let's see. Little glance around. Lots of copies of Lives of the Saints about here, you know. Regular plain paper. I got excited there. I thought maybe that was a note. Sort of sordid letter, but no. Harana Danden's house.
What is it, Sarah?
I think some of these places you can get in via the roof. I assume we can't actually climb that ladder. Levitate, levitate, levitate. There it is. Let's go. I said let's go. Oh. Okay, just a bit of storage up here, it looks like. Did I see a little box there? I did. I would be a little surprised if that's got anything super valuable in it. I'm going to go on the assumption that it probably doesn't, because frankly it's awkward to get to just to unlock it. We've been up here. Oh, this is the Silt Strider. You know Dolvy's house. Hello. Oh, you've got a lantern. I don't see NPCs carrying lanterns very often.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Hello. Where can you take me out of curiosity? And Faeryn region, which I'm going to assume is probably somewhere next to Almasthea, Merilag and Imra. Okay, good to know. I'm just gonna see if I can make my way inside here. And I remember where my lockpicks are. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Having a poke around Sujama. Flowering sweet barrel. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, I didn't realize I was going to remove the whole bloody thing, but I got some sweet pulp now, apparently. Anticipation. Leave no trace of your passing. Subtle to the point of formlessness. Steals an entire cactus. What's that on the floor? Pair of shears. That's a very dangerous place to leave your shears, if I'm honest. Anything in the sack? No, just his supply of weed. The scrib cabbage. I wonder why it's called the scrib cabbage. Hope it's not cabbage made out of scribs. That seems a little weird and disgusting, frankly. Trade house. Brewer's Hall. We have here Harana Danvin's house. Would you like to, be on your way, Mr. Guard, so I can actually get in here? No, you go away as well, for heaven's sake. There we go. Does unlocking a door actually count as a crime in this game, now that I think about it? I'm just sort of assuming that, but I don't know if it does. Not going to nick your pocket change. Rolled paper. A toy guar. Oh. And a loot. Scrib jelly. Green lichen. This downstairs. Hello. Flavoured hookah, some sujama, a drum. Heather that's sort of not quite in its pot for some reason. Anything in here? No. What about in this? A magic ring of fatigue and some gold. Oh. Some alchemy bits, interesting. Alright, no juicy bits here to find either. It seems it's just something hiding under a cushion. But I don't think so. Behind the wardrobe? No. Alright then. I feel like if there's something important to be found, they probably wouldn't put it in a container unless it was like a desk or a small locked chest or something. Been in there already. What's this place? Delassie Lothan Head Brewer. Right, you really need to bugger off, madam. And of course she has no intention of going anywhere, does she? Thank you. Quick save, just to be on the safe side. Crime's been reported. Well, damn it! Do I have anything on me that's stolen? Probably. Is it anything important? Probably. Blasting all. Damn it. Oh. If there's nothing good in here, I'm just gonna reload and pretend we didn't do this. I'm not seeing anything important. Unless it's hiding in the baskets, but I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So I think I might just quick load in order to avoid having to pay that fine and lose some of my stuff. My inventory's so vast these days that I can't keep track of what's stolen and what isn't, really. I know we do occasionally steal stuff, like those maps and stuff from the archaeology museum place. And I don't want to lose those, so... They're quite useful, after all. Difficult to replace as well. What the... Where's my lockpick gone?
So good to see.
It's unequipped it. What's going on? Velarendreth's house. Not Valendreth, but Velarendreth. Okay. Let me in. Let's try this again. We were not spotted this time. Okay, this already looks a bit more interesting. Curse you, plain paper. Okay, dice. The Alakia? Why do you have a book about the Alakia? Ah! You've learned the spell Alluring Speech from this book. A Mason's Song. I looked at that and I thought maybe that was a skill book. I think that maybe Fathers actually does have a surprisingly good singing voice. Stabby stab. A little suspicious, but obviously nothing concrete here. Sadly. Thought there was something down there though for a second and I realised just no, it's just a slightly discoloured part of the floor. Sodine Wizard. I don't think he's particularly suspicious, that guy. He's an Outlander himself, so... Lay over post. Bloody hell, I can't see a damn thing. Ooh. Yeah, I fiddled with my monitor settings a bit today, because I thought like it was... I was watching a video on YouTube, and it seemed like it was way too bright. So I fiddled with my monitor settings to sort of counterbalance it, and I think I'm now realising that actually my monitor wasn't the problem, and I think it was actually just that video was like artificially bright for some reason. Like the colour correction on it was all wrong. So I've now corrected my monitor for a for a wonky video, and now I can't see a bloody thing when it's dark. Where's my eye? What's it? There we go. That's better. Now I can see what I'm doing. I mean, it's still quite dark even with this one for me, watching it on my monitor, but at least I can see what I'm doing. You there?
The freshest ingredients in town.
What if I were to admire you a bit, good sir, and your fine cooking? Rumors? Not secret? Nah. Problem is, the swindling dark elves thing is unrelated, I think. Let's go check out the Howling Hand. Apparently there's a downstairs bit with the rooms, which I didn't bother to check. Ah. Hello. Actually, no, I think he did come down here. I remember this guy. However... Oh, how nice to meet a fellow member of the Empire down here. How are things back in Citadel? Blah, 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 so on and so forth. Here we go. The Civic Tong will tell you they're just making enough to get by, but they're actually making a lot more than they let on. Rumour has it that Serendreth, the guild's accountant, siphons excess revenue to Plalu agents operating in Indoril territory. What are the agents up to? I'll leave that part to your imagination. Yes! Finally. Serendreth, administrator of the Civic Tong. Serendreth. Okay. That's just a rumour, that's not evidence. But it's something to go on at last.
Please, by all means, I'm listening.
Thank you, Krotabar. You have been very helpful. Right. Where the hell does Serendreth live? Bellerendreth's house, but where's Serendreth? I mean, if they're married... Assuming they're married and not, you know, siblings... Or cousins or something, I'm going to assume they live at the same place. But we already searched Bellerendreth's house. Didn't we? We want to see Halandal's house. We searched that. Oh, wait, she's the Silt Strider lady, isn't she? Okay, I'm having another poke around in here. Great Houses of Morrowind, Ebonheart of History. Is there really nothing more to this place? This kind of looks like only one person lives here, so where? Skylamp Night. Oh, look at that. It's got pictures. Alright, let's read this. Why not? A brief interlude, everyone. An account of breaking the siege of Tyr during the Arnesian War as it was narrated by the Honourable Sergio Valfis Cern Inarin to his scribe. We stand atop the walls of Tyr and look down upon the plains where the Argonians have set their camp. In the dark distance, the tiny flickering lights of their torches and campfires can be seen, so tiny that they don't give away the crude fortifications they built around their tents. Poisoned wooden stakes lined in a phalanx to face the city, or the chain of small rafts tied together with a massive vine rope with which they blockaded the mouth of the river, barring any ships from leaving the harbour. It is the 36th night of the siege. Already we are starving. The Betmaru wells have been flooded with burning water the day before, their inhabitants killed. Boiling water, I assume it means. The meat of the lizards tastes like sawdust and mould. Skylamps are set loose in the dead of night. Dozens of them. No riders, just the animals. The War Netches have been bred by the many clan War Netches. That's something I want to see. Been bred by the many clan families of the Deshan, each gas-filled giant painted with the insignia of that family. They also carry words of magic, powerful sigils, and daunting letters woven on their leathery skin by the spellbinders of Tyr. The massive beasts float silent in the air towards the Argonians that know no better. The master beast handler gives a signal, and a flock of flaming arrows is released on the sky lamps, setting them on fire. The burning beasts cry out in a howl so low it can be heard only barely, but it makes your heartstrings tremble. The sky lamps have been trained well. Even as they are burning alive, they steadily approach and finally reach the Argonian encampment. Then, one by one, they explode and set the night sky ablaze with brilliant colours. One elder clansman next to me hides his eyes, as for a second he mistakes the bright lights for the day's sun. Down in the fields, before the walls and in their camp, the Argonians scatter and look for cover from the fire that has suddenly descended upon them. As we open the gates and storm out to drive out the invader Enwar, the dry land has turned into mud. The sky lamps shower down in a rain of violet and tangerine and crimson, painting the world. Rivers of jade and aquamarine flow slowly in the cracks of the earth and form small pallet lakes. Across the lakes, we dance into battle and clash with the enemy. Sound and colour become one. White is the sound of a gigantic pale lizard galloping blindly through the mud, roaring with its thunder's voice. Light blue is the sound of a group of Argonians ripping through from underneath the carcass of a fallen skylamp on their way to reach us. Dark purple is the sound of a soul-stealer shaman hissing its curses, conjuring the bones of some long-dead reptile to do its bidding. And cold grey are the blades of the brave clansguard who cut the shaman down and hack the skeletal abomination to pieces. Muddy brown is the sound of an Argonian warrior breaking its neck while trying to wrangle itself free from a man-catcher's claw. Blue and yellow is the sound of a fire consuming 100 barricade rafts, releasing them on the merciless river that carries the rafters out to the salty sea, upon which no lizard can survive. War cries and screams of hatred and horror are spewed out cyan and pink. Blood is spilled orange and bright green. The night is black, and the battlefield below is a swirling rainbow. Were it not a battle, it would be a mighty spectacle to witness. Truly a carnival of life and death. The fighting continues all through the night. The colourful chaos is slowly waned by the pale rising sun. Its light breaks through the smoke-filled air and reveals the true and dull greyness of the world after battle. Hundreds of prisoners are taken and the once empty slave pits are full again. The shackled war leaders of old Arnesia are impaled by the steely tendrils of the fallen skylamps, their dry skins left colourful like signal flags. We hang them on the trees to mark the new border. Zuth Taijlil, the Argonians will still say, accursed skylamps. We who remember the siege of Tyr say, blessed be the skylamps of our ancestors. I see. A very colourful account. I do amuse myself, you know. Oh dear. Right. Back on the job. Where are we going to find Serendreth? Are they in the corner club? Maybe. By any chance, this is not the way, is it? This is not how you get there. You have to go this way.
So good to see you.
So good to see you. Oh, there she is. Listen, Fathersilvan, I see what's going on here. Ilvi decided that he's had enough of us and sent some inconspicuous outlander to sniff out even the slightest reason to bring our organization down. You know what? I can see the writing on the wall for the Tong. Let me cut you a deal. I'll provide you with information that will help you bring down the Civic Tong if you provide me my, let's call it, severance pay. That's right, Outlander. I happen to have some dirt on Dolan Volor, an individual that has quite a bit of authority within the Civic Tong. No, it has nothing to do with House Hlalu. In fact, none of us have any contact with them whatsoever, if you haven't figured that out already. At this point, though, does it really matter to you? I'll settle for 350 gold. Deal? Deal. Thank you for your generosity, Outlander. Dolan Volor keeps a journal inside of his house containing detailed accounts of his past, back when he was a lowly drug-smuggling bandit. Nowadays, he takes great care to maintain his image as an honest huntsman. If that facade were broken, well, I'm sure you can guess what would happen. Should you get your hands on that journal, it should be trivial to get him to say whatever you want him to about the Civic Tong. Good luck, Outlander. I'll be taking this gold and leaving Vol for good. Should things go your way, I'd rather not get caught up in the crackdown. So, Dolan Volor's house. I'm sure we've already bloody explored this, but whatever. I guess I must have missed whatever it is he's got here. Oh, yeah, I guess I did. It's right there. Unless it spawns in only after you've done this bit of the quest, in which case that's cheeky, but I don't think it is. I think I'm a blind idiot and I missed it. The journal has most of its pages torn out. The few that remain detail the escapades of a young Dolan Volor. There are detailed accounts of various crimes he committed throughout the years of 3E392 to 3E396, including robbery and skooma smuggling. Scrawled on the inside of the back cover is a note, presumably written by Dolan Volor post facto. This tattered journal serves as a reminder of not only where I came from, but how far I have progressed since. Like the 3, I never returned to my old ways. I'll be having that, thank you very much. Okay. Blackmail. Love it. Love it. Hello, Dolan. You've not been very forthcoming with information so far. Is that my journal? What's the meaning of this, Outlander? How in the world did you get your hands on that? Serendreth told me all about it. Serendreth herself? That fetcher! I should have known I'd be backstabbed by the Tong sooner or later. Alright, Outlander, what do you want from me? Blackmail Dolan Volor into disparaging the Civic Tong. Under normal circumstances, I'd spit in your face, but you know what? If the Tong rewards loyalty with betrayal, then perhaps it deserves what's coming to it. You forced my hand, Outlander. I'll say whatever you want to hear about those Civic Tong. Just please give me my journal back. Deal. Just give me a minute to write this down. There, I'll be leaving town after this. Gods know what Elvy's going to do to this place. Please don't come looking for me. Civic Tong denunciation has been added to your inventory. Marvellous. He has provided me with a written note accusing many of the other Tong leads of a myriad of treasonous crimes. Marvellous. Where exactly is it edited up? There it is. I, Dolan Volor, formally renounce my membership to the treacherous Civic Tong. The organisation has been irrecoverably corrupted by Hlalu collaborators and, in my opinion, should be excised from Vol. The note goes on to accuse many Civic Tong members of being involved in a conspiracy to destabilise Indoril-controlled territory by funding assassins, agents, and even slave uprisings. The names of those accused are Dratus Lothin, Einasa Lothil, Onverstovin, Serendreth, and Valerendreth. Well, it's something, isn't it? Although it is, you know. It's not necessarily true, is it? Is the thing. Then again, does it really matter? For as long as we're getting rewarded. But then again, we've seen how in the Indoril reward people, it's with random books and some thanks and not much else. But then maybe this steward lady will be different. I've really found nothing conclusive about the whole Harlow link, have we, is the thing. I might have to do, though. Let's recall out of here. This should hopefully take us back to Roa Dyr. Yep, here we are. Oh, golly, the frame rate. Let's fix that, shall we? Let's say fix it. At least make it slightly better. Now then, where exactly was this lady? I don't quite remember. What's this over here? Watchtower. Not interested.
I could kill that girl.
Those boots are ruined. Crossing of lands. Maybe it was here. Yeah, it was. Brilliant. Hello, Durania. Leave me alone. Listen, I have permanent conjuration. No. Yeah, I've investigation. Here we go. Present Dolan Volor's written denunciation and Anasta Lothil's stolen Penarvit jug. 503. I almost can't believe what I'm reading. The rumours of a conspiracy were true after all. Lord Ilvi will want to see this right away. We may need to track down this Dolan Volor character as well. He might know more than he's letting on in this letter. Anyway, in any case, we will be sure to put an end to the Civic Tong and their treacherous ways swiftly. Oh, and as for the stolen Penarvit, that little problem will get taken care of along with the Civic Tong. This will, however, help our case against them. Fantastic work, Father Sylvan. For your valuable service to House Indoril, I hereby grant you permission to utilise the services here in Roa Dyr. In addition, please take this gold and this Chev Aram armour. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavours, Outlander. So we've lost the half-empty jug of Penarvit and the denunciation. We've got 450 golds at it, bloody hell. We're only 100 gold up from that blasted bribe thing we had to give. Native Chev Aram Chitin Helm, Chev Aram Chitin left pauldron, right pauldron. Alright. Oh, it's this stuff.
Where's that slave? They're not long ago.
Oh, terrible helmet, actually. Oh, you can't see the pauldrons through your robe. How good are they? Like, armor rating 21. You know, that's not bad, really. It's not as good as glass, obviously. But it's also not terrible. More souvenirs, I suppose. if naught else. Alright, well. With that little bit of business taken care of, I guess there's not much else to it, is there? I suppose there's anything else that I can do? I was hoping it might lead to a few more quests, but perhaps not. Pop down here to the Warriors Hall. Another chat with Indoril. Hello. Doesn't seem to be anything else, does there? Oh, you really don't like me, do you? It's probably because the charm spell wore off. And it's like, you used a charm spell on me, you bastard! Right. Well, folks. I think we're more or less done with Roa Dyr, as far as I can tell. There might be some other stuff to do here, but I think I'm done ferreting around looking for it. I wish to move on to new places and meet new people. By which I mean, I think probably next on our journey is going to be Almasthir itself, I think, finally. Pretty sure that's what we're looking at next. Almasthir. Which should be quite interesting indeed. Another temple stronghold. Not governed by any of the Grey Houses. Let's go put one or two things in the lab. And then also visit the library, because I think I've got a few books that need to go in there too. Like Odril's History of the Empire. Let's see, right. Man, I have a lot of stuff. Okay, right. Any booze that needs to go on here? Have I picked up any booze? I don't think so. Although, didn't I get some Panava? Oh, yeah, but it was taken off me, wasn't it? Okay. Got a fancy lantern. Guess I could put the fancy lantern somewhere. Let's put it down here. There we go. All that pipeweed. I was about to say, why the hell have I got so much chokeweed? And I realised, oh, it's the pipeweed. Speaking of which. Actually, let's see. Here's all my random Indoril related stuff, isn't it? So let's pop some of this down here. Helmet there. Whoa. There we go. Bits to add to the collection. Let's get changed, shall we? Or shall we? No, I think we're alright as we are, actually. Carry on travelling on the road in the old Morag Tong outfit. I am rather attached to it. It's just a very cool looking robe, you know. Let's see. Down to the vault. Taking a hot minute to load, isn't it? Bloody hell. Guess there is a lot of items in here, I suppose. Hello!
This one honors us. Please, speak.
Mr. Baron, please organise my books. There we go. Much appreciated. Any other miscellaneous ones that need to go in here while we're at it? Secret Caldera Ledger. I guess that can go in there. Other than that, I think we're alright. I'm keeping the maps of Eastern Faeryn for now. It's a lot of books, isn't it? Goodness me. So where did Odril's books end up? Oh yeah, the Poison Song. I will do that at some point, honest. How long are they? 12 pages, 8 pages, 8 pages, 6 pages, 10 pages. Oops, 8 pages. Yeah, this is not too long. I'm not going to be there doing like 6 hours of recording to get all that done at least. Shelves are starting to fill up a bit. I like it. I do. I really like it. Okay. Take me back up to the upper tower. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it here today. Where is my pipe? Got me dice. But where's the pipe? Seriously, where the hell is it? Am I blind? There it is. It looks an awful lot like a lockpick. There we go. Smoke a bit of hackle low pipe before we go to bed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much. Do you know what? When we're inside the tower, it's much nicer to dress a little more comfortably. There we go. Ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching. I hope you will join me again next time as ever, where we're going to be making our way to Almasthea. Yes. Almasthea, the holy city at the crossing of the Thea River, where I believe the story goes the prophet Veloth crossed there when he was leading the Kaima people to Morrowind in exile from Somerset Isle, I think. Back in the day, back in the old First Era. I think it was the First Era anyway. Not totally sure. Anyway, I hope you'll join me for that. It's bound to be impressive, I'm sure. But until then, folks, stay safe. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Because well, actually, now I think about it, I'm recording this at the weekend. I don't know necessarily if it's going to be uploaded this weekend, because I'm out of town next week, and I'm recording a bunch of stuff in advance to be schedule released over the week. So I don't know if you'll actually see this at the weekend. So if you don't see this at the weekend, I hope you had a nice weekend. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.